Ultraviolet Automotive, a new age Indian electronic vehicle startup, will be setting up its first manufacturing facility in Bengaluru. The production of its high-performance electric motorcycle, the F77, will begin in the first quarter of 2022, and the first batch of the motorcycles will be rolled out in the market in March 2022. The company dubs F77, named after the founder's fascination with the fighter jets, as the first performance-oriented electric bike of the country. Hi and welcome. You are watching TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tribhuvan, and in this video, I will tell you how a designer at Volkswagen left his thriving career, came back to India and delivered India's first performance-oriented electric bike. Narayan Subramaniam, founder and CEO of Ultraviolet, earlier worked as an automobile designer at Volkswagen, Germany, and later came back to India to set up his new company. Whilst talking about the new facility in Bengaluru, Subramaniam remarked, "This is an important milestone for us in our journey towards building a superior EV experience for India and international markets. We chose this location given its strategic proximity to our R&D facility in Bengaluru, as well as a strong supply chain ecosystem in and around the region." He further added, "We have received an overwhelming response for the F77, and this facility will help us cater to that demand over the next few years. Most importantly, the F77 has been designed and built indigenously, and over 90% of the vehicle, including the battery packs, will be manufactured using locally sourced components." Ultraviolet has set an ambitious target of furnishing 15,000 units of the electric bike by the end of 2021. However, the ultimate goal for the company is to produce around 1.2 lakh units per year. The company claims that it will begin pre-orders for the electric motorcycles later this year. The company is starting its manufacturing setup at just the right time, when the government a few days ago launched another iteration of the production-linked incentives, also known as PLI, scheme worth rupees 26,000 crores for the auto sector. The scheme will boost the production of electric vehicles and hydrogen fuel vehicles in the country. This is the second PLI scheme in the sector, as the government had earlier launched the scheme for advanced chemistry cell for rupees 18,100 crores and faster adoption of manufacturing of electric vehicles for rupees 10,000 crores. The inclusion of a PLI scheme of this magnitude, combined with existing schemes like FAME, multiple state subsidies, and the ACC scheme, provides a direct financial incentives for the brands and an indirect one in the form of investments that such a scheme is likely to invite. According to the government, it expects the PLI scheme to bring an investment of rupees 42,500 crores. While other electric bikes in the segments have the customary slender design and low power, F77 right off the bat look like a beast when traversing in tarmac. Powered by an air-cooled brushless DC motor, the bike promises a power output of 25 kW, which is equivalent to 33.5 bhp for a claimed top speed of 147 km per hour. The acceleration is clocked to be 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds, thanks to the bike's 450 Nm of torque. Autocar, in its review of the bike, remarked, "The Ultraviolet promises exciting performance for the urban jungle, and it's also going to be a complete tech fest. And of course, there's a way it looks." The confidence in the success of the product can be gauged by the fact that TVS Motor Company in September last year invested rupees 30 crores as a part of Series B round of funding for the startup, which incidentally was the second investment made by TVS in Ultraviolet. With Ola, Ather and other big companies jumping into the increasingly saturated EV market, Ultraviolet has stiff competition. However, the company, started by techies Narayan Subramaniam, Pritham Murthy and Neeraj Rajmohan, is confident about its prospects, with the USP being the bike's out-of-the-box design and sheer power. The startup was founded in 2014 when PM Modi embarked upon the Make in India campaign, and 7 years down the line, the Indian companies are leading the charge in the EV segment.